Hi guys, so my name is Joe Burrow and this is my site for the financial literacy course that I'm going to be teaching. On this homepage you can find all the different links to different areas of this site that you can use to be successful. You can find information about me, resources you might want to use, and then my personal favorites page has a couple of videos on it, and then all the different tech projects that we did for this class. There's links down here in the footer to my tech blog, which you'll find blog posts on wikis in the classroom and my personal introduction and my personal email right here, which you can use to email me anytime, anywhere. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. This page you see all the information about me, personal information mainly, some education related, some sports related, some hobbies, just different things that I like to do that I find important in life. It's really just a personal information page about me right here. And then I have my resource page, which has lots of different links that I find very useful. I have MarketWatch.com here, which offers real-time commentary on business news and utilizes investment tools and data. So it has videos of people analyzing certain market deals. It's basically a live news story about the business world. And then I have TheEconomist.com, which um, has articles and offers insight on international business and finance. It has great articles, very informational. CNBC is basically a news site that ranges from politics to business, but it's probably leaning a little more towards business, and this is very useful for anybody that is in the world of finance. And I highly recommend that you subscribe to the Wall Street Journal. I do it, and it's very helpful. And I don't know if anybody here is planning on investing, but it's very useful in making investments and keeping up to date with business transactions in the corporate world and stock market and all of that. And then Forbes.com, it's a page with original articles on things like personal finance and stock markets. It's a great tool to use to expand your knowledge. And then here on my teacher's choice page, I have a couple of very informational videos. The first one is a movie about the 2008 financial crisis and how it came to be a thing and how it erupted into basically a depression for 3 or 4 years in our economy, and the backstory and how it came to be. And then the second video is a video that explains the 4 different types of retirement accounts, because retirement accounts are very important and everybody should start saving for retirement very soon if you haven't already. But that is a video explaining that. And then I have a financial calculator which I have embedded in this page, which can be very useful for present value of money calculations. So you could type in what you invest in say a stock, and what you expect to yield and that your expected interest rate, and it'll come out like how much money you expect to get in say 10 years. And that is a very useful tool for me and hopefully for you. And then the tech projects portion, right here I have my own personal digital story which I created on the history of the Federal Reserve. So the Federal Reserve is the National Bank of the United States, and there's 12 different sites for it. and it basically runs the banking system in the United States. It sets interest rates and reserve requirements, and that is a video that I made explaining the history of the Fed. And the PLE/PLM page has the definition of personal learning network and personal learning environment, and then at the bottom there's a Google Doc that has blogs, curation tools, microblogs. You see this table, I have examples of each one, and that they're all linked, so you can just click on them and go right to them. And then I have personal reflections for this one is a personal reflection of a teacher blog that I reviewed, a personal reflection for Digo, which allows you to post. It's a lot like my resource page. It allows you to post and link. It allows you to post links to good resources that you think are useful. And then here I had a reflection on a Twitter account that a teacher uses that I think can be very useful. And then here is a mobile app that I created a presentation on. It's called Spark Posts. It's basically a graphic design app that you can use to create pretty intricate and vibrant designs. If you want to create a presentation or create a poster you want to print out or do a elaborate project, it's a very useful tool, and you can just click on the presentation, and at the end of the presentation there's a video that explains how to use it. There's a couple challenges to it, and I explained those in the presentation. It can be a very useful app. And then this is the page that I will post this screencast on. You can go back and review what I said throughout this screencast, and that's all I got.